Hello my honeys and welcome back to my YouTube channel. I hope yous are all really good and I hope yous are having a good week so far. Today I thought I would film a soft glam but an all matte version. I know this trend is going about a lot at the minute and I kind of wanted to go and put my little spin on it, and yeah, I've never done an all matte makeup before, so I'm excited. Also, I just want to say, please excuse the fact that my body is orange and my face is not so much. I don't know why I do this, but I film on Tuesdays, and Tuesdays is kind of the day where my tan is not so good. So we're covered in instant tan, and I literally went like this with the mitt on my face to kind of give me a bit of colour. But yeah, if I look a little crazy, that's why. I have not been 100% well at the minute. I've just had a wee bit of a sore throat, just feeling a wee bit meh. So if I do seem a wee bit like not myself in this video, that is the only reason why. I just haven't been feeling that great. The first product I'm going to go in with is the Anastasia Clear Brow Gel. And I'm just gonna really fluff up my brows with this. I haven't actually done this in a while. Also, I have a freaking spot in my brow, and aren't they just the most painful spots known ever to anybody in the whole wide world? I am just gonna go in with an Inglot 22T brush and the lasting, I feel like poo, the Collection 2000, it's just Collection now, Collection concealer in the shade Fair. I'm just going to take this concealer and draw right under my brow, just kind of going with the shape of my natural brow, and drag that down a wee bit further just so we have something to blend. So once I've done that, I'm just going to blend that out with a fluffy brush. So I'm going to use a Colourpop E2 brush. Okay, so because we're going for a soft glam kind of look, I don't want an eyeshadow base that is like crazy heavy, but I do still want like enough for my shadows and stuff to cling to. Obviously we're not going to be going in with as much shadows as we would in like a colourful look or anything like that there. But I am going to use the Be Perfect. I'm going to use the Be Perfect Prime eyeshadow primer, and I'm just going to go straight on my lid with this. This is my own personal product. I don't use this on clients, so I am totally fine to do this. And I'm just going to blend that out with a Colourpop E13 brush, and I'm just patting it into the lid and making sure to pat it to the concealer that we drag down, just so they're merging nicely together. And I always bring my eyeshadow base out quite far and in quite far to the inner corner as well. Next step in this, it might be a wee bit too much for some people. You don't need to go in with this step, but I just like it for like a soft glam look. So I'm going to go in with the Infallible More Than concealer in the shade Chestnut, only literally with a tiny bit. I'm going to use a shading blending brush from Look Good Feel Better. I don't know, just whatever. Just use whatever brush you want to. And I'm going to literally like pop this kind of in a V in my outer corner. And then we're going to start to like pull it through. So we're kind of creating a bit of a weird look at the minute. Make sure you have a good wee bit of product here as well. And then what I'm going to do is wipe that brush off. And I'm going to flick and blend this up into the brow. And then just soften the edges of that and kind of winging it out, just making sure to keep cleaning off the brush, because we don't want a lot of this. You just kind of want it to look relatively soft. Obviously this kind of defeats the purpose of going in and carving your brows out with concealer and stuff, because we're kind of flicking it up into the brow, but I personally like this technique. I won't do it all the time. Sometimes I'll just go in with my shadows and stuff, but I do feel like this kind of helps with the whole look. So once I've done that, I'm just going to go in with the fluffy brush that we used to blend out our concealer and just kind of clean this wee edge here. Okay, so for this look I am going to use the Anastasia Beverly Hills Soft Glam palette, my favourite. The first colour in this palette that I'm going to use is the shade Sienna. I am going a wee bit darker with this soft glam than I would do like day to day, just because I want it to be like a wee bit more intense. So I'm just going in with that shade Sienna, and I'm kind of bringing it over where we've just took that concealer. Good grief, get your words out, girl. And for this I'm using a Morphe 514 brush. I'm only picking up a tiny bit of product at a time. Okay, so once we've done that and it kind of looks a bit like this, we're gonna go in with the shade Burnt Orange in the palette and a Anastasia A10 brush. And just again picking up a tiny bit of this shade, not too much, and then we're just going to blend this 50-50 over the top of that shade and 50% above. Okay, now we're going to go in with a clean blending brush, I'm going to go in with a Zoeva 228 Luxe crease brush and just give that an all over wee blend. By the way, I'm aware this eye looks really dark at the minute, but once I kind of go in and do the other stuff and do my skin and stuff, it actually will not look that dark anymore. I'm going to go in with the shade Cypress Umber, and I'm going to kind of create a little wing with this, and it doesn't have to be perfect, so don't stress yourself, okay? And I'm using a Zoeva Browline 322 brush for this, and I'm only kind of doing this at the outer part because obviously I need to do something in the centre at the minute. And also it's a smoky wing, okay, so don't come for me. Then I'm just going to go in with this shade Rustic in the palette, and we're just going to take this slightly over the top of that and smoke it out. Okay, now we're going to go in with PLOUISE Blank Canvas and Miracle Acid Rain Paint. And I'm just going to pat this in from the inner corner towards the outer corner, but only taking it like a third of the way. And we're also going to take this slightly higher than our crease, and we're patting this on with a Zoeva Luxe Smoky Shader Brush 234. And the reason we're kind of doing this in a cut crease shape but not doing the cut crease, I made myself gonna sneeze. So if you just kind of see what I mean with that, it's just kind of brightens up the lid and it's kind of made our eyes appear a good bit bigger. So we're just gonna pop over that base the shade Tempera all over that and just kind of set it in place. Now this is quite a whitey shade, so try not to go too ham with it. And I'm using a Anastasia A13 brush to apply this. Okay, so once I've done that, I'm then just going to go back in with the shade Sienna, and we're just going to kind of soften that at the edges of that creamy colour, just so it's not looking too harsh. Now we're going to go in with the shade Cypress Umber, and we're just going to take this all along the lash line on the same Zoeva Brow Divine brush. Next step, I'm going to go in with Inglot Duraline in the shade 70 Savon. And I'm just going to use an Inglot 31T brush to apply this. And what we're going to do with this is do like a baby wing inside our smoky wing, and then we're going to smoke it out further. Once we've done that, I'm just going to take a little pencil brush and just basically smoke over the top of it. Also, don't be too worried about how your wing is looking, like if it's a little crooked or anything. Don't panic, it'll look good in the end. So once I've done that, I'm going to go back in with Cypress Umber and just kind of glide it slightly over the top of that. And then, girl, we're going to go in with Noir, and that's just black, obviously. And we're going to take that a wee bit more over the top of the wing, smoking it into the shade Cypress Umber. Okay, so obviously This looks crazy right now. Okay, so obviously this looks mental right now, okay? This is just the way I do makeup. It looks a bit crazy to begin with, and then in the end, it looks good. Stop judging me. It's fine. Okay, so we're going to go back in with our collection concealer in the shade Fair. And I'm taking this on a Colourpop E11 brush. And what I'm going to do is just underneath our wing, clean it up and basically take it towards the brow, cleaning it up and giving it a wee bit of a better shape. And then I'm just going to blend that concealer out with our fluffy brush. Okay, I am also going to take the shade Tempera. So this one, and we're going to take that on the same Anastasia, however you want to say it, a 13 brush, and I'm just going to place that right in the inner corner. And I want my inner corner to be really, really bright, okay? I'm usually a max nylon kind of girl, so we need to get this bright with just a matte. Okay, so I've done both my eyes. I'm sorry guys, but I had to put my dressing gown on. Freezing. It's absolutely freezing. No one is basically in my house throughout the day apart from me, so there's no point in having the heating on. We're going to do the skin now. Obviously, normally if I'm doing an eye look, I would do the underneath of my eyes now, but because it's a soft glam, we're doing the skin first. I'm going to go in with the Fenty Beauty Pro Filter Soft Matte Primer. I'm not going to lie, I don't think this does anything at all, so don't run to buy it. But I spent my money on it. Actually I used mainly a voucher, but I'm not gonna not use something I bought unless it was like genuinely breaking me out or something. But it feels nice. It doesn't keep me matte. I used it the other day for work, and like I don't wear makeup to work, so I literally just had the primer on. So like it was crazy, man. Okay, so obviously we're doing an all matte look, so we're going to keep it matte on the foundation. So for foundation today, I'm going to use the Maybelline Super Stay in Warm Sun and Caramel. I'm going to take a mix between the two of these. Only like one dollop of caramel because obviously it's really dark, but I am quite tanned at the minute. And then like, I don't know, more pumps of Warm Sun. So I'm going to apply these using a Peaches PC19 brush. And I'm just going to pat this into the skin. Just pat. And I like to pat my foundation in because it gives more coverage. And it's also going to make your makeup last a lot longer. Also, I still haven't got a freaking bunch of flowers. I'm so like, I'm one of those people, I generally hate going out of the house by myself, so I just don't like to do it, so that's why I haven't got a bunch of flowers. Okay, so for concealer today, I'm going to go in with the e.l.f. 16R Camo Concealer in the shade Light Sand, and I'm applying this using a Anastasia A4 brush. So I'm decanting my concealer. I don't really like to take my concealer too much down the sides of my nose because I feel like it ends up making my nose actually look a little bit worse. I'm making sure to bring this like the way up. So I'm applying my concealer like that. I don't know what to tell you. You do the same. You do for your face, whatever works for you. I don't really like to over highlight my chin because I have quite a pointy chin, so I'm just going to do a little dot there, and then I'm going to do a little Cupid's bow situation, and then we're going to do a forehead brightening up, and then we're going to go down the nose. Okay, so I kind of like to let that concealer cook for a bit. Okay, so to blend my concealer out, I'm going to use an Inglot 4SS brush. I'm just going to do the chin first because I don't want it there, I just do it for the sake of doing it. And then I'm going to do this under eye because we put the concealer here first. And to blend this out, I'm just kind of patting it. Like, I'm not trying to move it around, I'm just wanting to really pat it into its place. And I will just take it down the nose a tiny bit now. So see how we're just kind of keeping the coverage of where we put the concealer. Obviously it looks crazy, like, but once we like kind of put powders and stuff on, it will kind of tone down. Okay, so now for cream contour, I'm going to go in with the same L'Oreal Infallible concealer that we used on the eyes in the shade Chestnut. And I'm just going to dot little brown dots from the trinkets across to the nose, but not the full way. I have quite a big forehead, so leave me alone for my forehead contour, okay? I also like to do a wee dot here, and then a wee dot under the bottom of my nose, a little dot here, and I do my chin. I don't contour the whole of my jaw. Like, I mean, my face and my neck are blended in together anyway, but the reason I don't contour the whole of my jaw is because I've actually quite a pointy chin and I kind of want to shorten it. So I'm just going to go in with a Peaches PC21 brush and blend that out. I'm just kind of patting over the top of it and kind of smudger. I like a really bronzy forehead, by the way. I'm just kind of bouncing this upwards because obviously we don't want to drag it down. So just kind of bouncing. Now we're going to set. So first off, I'm going to go in with the Anastasia Vanilla Loose Powder and a Peaches PC27 brush, and I'm just going to set. I'm applying the vanilla powder everywhere where we've added our highlighter with our loose powder rather than with an actual highlighter. And just press down my nose. Then I'm going to go in with the Kat Von D Locket powder in the shade Petal. This is more of like a pinky tone. I'm running quite low on this. I do actually think I've got a backup because they've actually discontinued it and I was like, give me them all. I actually don't use this as often as I used to. Like, I used to use it every single day in my makeup routine and now I don't. Like, I feel like because they were discontinuing it, I was kind of like, oh well, there's no point in using it all the time. But I do like it for this kind of look when I want to look really flawless. I'm going to go in with the Anastasia Loose Powder in the shade Banana to set the rest of my face. I'm applying that using an Anastasia A20 brush. And I kind of just pat. Okay, so that's us all set. Okay, so once I've kind of set my face, obviously kind of under here kind of looks like it's being baked. Who cares? We like that look. So I'm going to go in with the MAC Mineralized Skin Finish in the shade Give Me Sun. The reason I'm using Give Me Sun today and not Dark Tan is just because I want a wee bit more of an orangey tone to my bronzer, and I'm just applying that using a Eva 126 Luxe Cheek Finish brush. And I'm just pressing that over all the areas where we cream contoured. What I also like to do with my bronzer is just kind of pull here and add a little bit coming from the shadow up to my temple, especially with this kind of look when we want to look snatched. Then once I've done that, I am going to go in with the Maybelline Fit Me pressed powders, and I kind of mix between the shade 105 and 200, and I'm going to go in with the same Peaches PC27 brush that I used underneath my eyes, and I'm going to use these to kind of bake, but not actually bake because they're pressed powder, and just clean up underneath my contour. Also, if I hadn't set underneath my eyes with that Kat Von D powder, I would then put this under my eyes as well. I'm just going to put a wee bit in my forehead. So I'm really powdering. The reason I'm powdering so intensely is because I'm really oily. If you're dry, obviously you may not necessarily want to powder this much, especially if you're doing an all matte look, because you're probably going to look matte all the time anyway. Okay, so now I'm going to contour my nose, and I'm using the Benefit Hoola, and I'm going to use a Anastasia A16 brush. I'm just going to go under, and then I'll do a little line across to kind of then make sure there's not too much product on your brush, and I'm just going to go down the sides of my nose and bringing it up into the brow. I'm going to go in with a Luxe Precise Shader brush by Eva, the 238, and I'm going to go in with the shade 105 in that Maybelline powder, and I'm just going to do a little dot in the button of my nose, so we're really highlighting with powder, and then just down. It gives us like a little button nose. Then I'm just going to go in with the brush that we used those pressed powders with and just kind of give a wee pounce over that, because I obviously don't want it to be too intense. Because we're doing an all matte look, I'm going to go in with MAC's Melba blush on a Peaches PC15. So there's no shimmer to this blush at all. And I'm just going to place this on my apples of the cheeks, pulling it back into my contour. So I've simmed these in and we're going to do the underneath of the eyes. I'm going to use a So Sue X Keely SK06 brush. I'm going to dip in to the shade Rustic in the Anastasia palette, and I'm taking this really close to my bottom lash line and kind of connecting it to the wing. I'm not taking it the full way in. Then I'm going to go in with a Peaches PC38 brush, and I'm going to go in between a mix of sienna and burnt orange. I'm just going to blend those back and forth over the top of that colour, and also bringing them further in to the inner corner of the eye. Once I've done that, I'll just take a clean blending brush and soften the edges of that back into the skin. Okay, so we're going to do brows. So I'm going to go in with the Be Perfect Indestructible brow. I'm just going to comb quite aggressively through this clear brow gel just to give a wee bit more movement. I'm just going to do little hair strokes throughout the brow. I don't want my brows to be too crazy filled in. You want to be really careful at the front of the brow. I am then going to go in with a tiny bit of Anastasia's Dip Brow Gel in the shade Medium Brown, and I'm just going to kind of coat through the brow hairs with this just to give them a wee bit extra colour and texture. Okay. So I've popped on my eyebrow on the side and my lashes. So for lashes I use the Unicorn Cosmetic lashes in the style Apple Stars. These are probably overall like my favorite lashes like ever. They're so nice. They're like really my fingers. They really like elongate the eyes. And I have little round beady eyes, so they help a girl out. So for lips, I am going to go in with Rimmel London Cappuccino lip pencil and then MAC Honey Love. I'm going to fill my lips in a good bit with Cappuccino pencil and then pop Honey Love in the centre. Okay guys, that is the finished look. An all matte, soft glam, flawless base, ain't going anywhere, stay put. Could be perfect for a wedding day, perfect for a night out, whatever you want to do, dinner date. Let me just tell you, your photos with this look will be flawless. Because there's no highlighter, you can't really go wrong with an awkward kind of flash situation. So yeah, you're guaranteed you're gonna have some pretty nice photos with this look, and your skin will just look genuinely insane. Also, my oily girls, I feel you. We're gonna hold up a lot longer. We're gonna hold up a lot longer because we got a lot of powder on and we've got no highlighter there to melt our crap down. I'm digging this. I have not done an all matte look. I feel like this is gonna be my go-to like makeup look now, from now on. Maybe not as intense like for every day, but I'm feeling it. It's pretty nice. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please don't forget to give it a massive thumbs up and leave a wee comment down below. And it would also mean the world to me if you guys would subscribe. We are, I was gonna say we're nearly at 1,000 subscribers. Maybe not to some people, but I know we're gonna get there. We're gonna get there. So yeah, it would mean the world to me if you would come and join my little family. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please leave a comment on what you want me to film future video wise. And I will see you guys next week. Bye!